Thank you for making me touch grass, Draco. Oh yeah, I'm following the Pomodoro method, so it's 30 minutes of intense studying and then 5 minutes of a short break to understand. Like,
Hi everyone, back with more Honkai Star Rail. Gonna check out March 7's companion mission today. I have Rara in the background, so let's get into it.
I also, on my end, I also have to like delete a lot of shit. And I have to delete a lot of shit for my clips, but like, ugh. Yeah, it's gotten a lot better.
Sparkle.
Capcom's gotten a lot better.
There's Sparkle.
Oh yeah, another thing that I did like recently was that what you call this? I hung out with Cat or Artichoke, and essentially we cleaned our keyboards.
Wow.
And I know I'm not I'm not a clean person, but my God, Cat's keyboard gave me an aneurysm.
Was
Like
there a
my
cat
keyboard
in
is
the
full of
keyboard?
oil and sweat, which is a normal thing for a keyboard to have, especially if you use it regularly. And of course, but inside the keyboard,
There was an.
a very thick layer
Oh, I was actually right.
Illusions of the past.
Ew, what was he doing with it?
Try that again.
Which cat?
he has 9 cats. I don't know who.
I'm asking if the human cat vomited on it.
This is double speed.
Not Arctic.
I know, but are you sure he's not lying?
No, he's not lying because I picked up his cat and I threw it around my arm.
I know he has a cat. I'm just saying maybe he got drunk and he vomited into his own keyboard.
I've seen that man vomit in my life.
Why would someone show you their vomit?
Nowhere, okay? Like, here, but it's dirty as hell. There is a right way to clean it, Quagos, but it is very tedious if you do want to do it this way. Okay, so is your like keyboard like something that you can pull the keycaps off of? Like when you get the keycaps out? +1.
Illusions of the past.
So you gotta pull out the keycap, you gotta wash it in warm, you gotta wash it in warm water, and then soak it in dishwashing soap.
Try that again.
And then while you're doing that, you have to like brush off your keyboard. You have to brush off the keyboard with a brush. It's like a hard computer brush.
Time for
Like,
fun.
not like for your screen or anything. but,
Disappear
like,
among
when
the
the
sea of
keyboard
butterflies.
brushes out there.
Illusions of the
And
past.
then you need to grab like alcohol or like alcoholic wipe, and then you need to like
Time for
grab the
fun.
keyboard, and then you
This is double speed.
and then you wipe the keyboard even more in between each finger.
I got lazy.
Total, it took me
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
cats
Illusions of
and I
the
were
past.
roughly like 2 hours for both our keyboards. No, 3 hours for both our keyboards. Because we had to dry the keycaps as well. And once
next?
you're washing
Time
your
for fun.
keycaps, you can't like just grab them after you rinse them in dishwashing soap and water. You have to let them soak in warm water.
Here, try this.
Warm water for like 15 to 20 minutes before you grab it. Much longer alcohol your keycap.
Time for
You
fun.
don't put alcohol in your keycap.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I used a combination of
Illusions
wet
of the
wipes, compressed air, and putty slime.
Also, what
Try
they
that
do is
again.
if you have like powder dust, you can either use a rechargeable high pressure blower, or you just what you need to do is
Who's
intense
next?
cleanup of your keyboard like once or twice a year. So like that
This is
happens
double
6
speed.
months. It's possible because that buildup does not like really affect your keyboard as much as long as you dust it. You got a compressor?
Time for fun.
That's fine. You can
Who's
use that
next?
too.
Time for
But yeah,
fun.
don't get more than
Only a scratch.
a blower, or at least like a
Try that again.
alcohol type of keypad. It's really just
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You can't run. Watch this awesome move. Time for fun. Try that
figure
again.
it out eventually.
You can't run. Try that again.
Okay. Sorry, I have a small mouse
Time
pad.
for fun.
Mouse mat.
This is double speed.
Mine is huge. I might need to toss it into a washer soon.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Or at least
Illusions of
wash
the past.
it's kind of dirty. I also had to deep clean my
Time for
mouse,
fun.
and because my mouse is like one of small areas where dust can get into, I had to use what you call this? I had to use
You can't run.
the needle. Yeah, I had to use the needle because it was really that small to get into
Try that
the
again.
crevices.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Watch this awesome move. Time for fun. Who's next? Only a scratch. Try that again.
I've got no pass, mouse pad, no nothing.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Like, more like for aesthetic reasons.
Time for fun.
I have a giant Raiden Shogun mouse pad.
We.
I have a picture of it.
We.
I have a picture of it somewhere. Shut up.
Time for
I
fun.
want to buy another one so I can just swap it out.
Disappear among the
whenever
sea
I
of
can.
butterflies.
I'm planning on, like,
Illusions of the past.
cleaning my mouse pad at least once a month. That way I can swap between both of them. You got a broken office chair and a plastic table. Well, you already know my setup. Essentially, it's like a freaking what you call this? It's a freaking. It's two tables and they're too thick to attach anything on.
Dick.
Oh, you think cables on the table will be better? Look, if you look at my cables underneath my table, you're gonna have an aneurysm.
Cables are just a
Would not
mess.
recommend.
You just need to arrange them properly.
Oh, mom's calling. Hold on. Mommy? We're okay. Medyo mainit pa rin ulo ni Mommy? Mommy? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Mom, can you hear me now? Mom? Okay, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Mainit pa rin ulo. Kaso, okay naman na. Nagtatanong ako ano-ano, kaso...
Oh, right. It's like a whole
Okay.
bunch of events.
So,
Yeah, check it out actually.
okay.
Actually, I have messages.
Okay. So, ano pa aside pa dun sa soup? Yun lang.
Alright, let's go check out him.
Okay, basta yung beef wonton na lang.
Wanna
Ano
go
yun?
take some
Sobra-sobra
pictures?
na yun. Okay, I'm gonna order 5 or 6.
You know,
Kasi
Todd, who are you?
Kasi yeah, kasi puro soup lang tayo, hindi na ako mag-order ng chicken or anything.
Oh, it's you still. Who are you? It's me, Todd, the one and only. This is what I want to share with you. As a researcher of Xianzhou culture, my teacher and I have combed through all the literature and have gotten a good grasp of all the main precious parts.
Okay, mama.
Have you gotten younger? Hey, shh! The Xianzhou people are extremely sensitive to that kind of talk. Immortality, the Xianzhou Alliance possesses a secret which all short-lived species crave, but they keep it to themselves. The Guild is always keen to obtain stable and safe longevity therapies from the Xianzhou Alliance. In fact, it forms the basis for all research into the Xianzhou culture.
That's it. I could care less of everything else. I just want to have more mouse space and more space to move
Generation
my
after
graphics
generation of
tablet
scholars
around.
came here,
But
grew
my
old, and
current
returned
table
without
is not really
success.
possible, so I'm
Until
still
finally, the Guild
eyeing,
almost gave up on
what
this
kind
field
of table
completely.
do I swap to
My
when I
teacher,
do swap
Scholar
tables?
Bernini, was one of them.
I'm
He
thinking
should
of
have gone home empty-handed just like
when I
everyone
get my
else,
new
but
room,
somehow,
I'm looking
what
for
he
like a
found was
standing
adventure.
desk.
Those patterns left in skill
Standing
watch
desk that I can
Escape.
get.
Yes, a Vidyahara
But if
brought
I
my teacher
ever
to
do
this
move
secret
out,
place once, which
when I
was
do move
focused
out
on longevity
eventually,
over to the
and
Vidyahara.
I drag,
But that
you're
violated the
gonna drag
Xianzhou's
me to
10
the US,
unpardonable sins.
I'll
Knowing he
probably
couldn't
just
leave behind
like
any
give it to
traces,
my
he used
mom
the
or
guild's
something.
marketing and left behind a series of patterns that seemed to merely illustrate history. And now that I deciphered the code to these patterns, I now understand their hidden meaning.
Span of a
The
mouse
Vidyahara
space.
pursue
My old home was
longevity
not
in the
here. It was a
correct
shelf
manner.
from IKEA.
What did you do?
I
I took a
used
few
2,000
samples of
times
inside
more
a
for doing
Vidyahara eggs.
1.2.
No one was harmed in the slightest. The egg also remained
I'm only
intact, but I
on
just
like
lost a little bit of egg
if
white.
I'm not
That's
mistaken,
all.
I'm
But
either
its
on
benefit to
800 or
society is
1000
obvious,
API.
isn't it? What raised
And
his once
I
dry and
usually
skinny hand to show that his
0.4. I
wrinkles
am a
had
low sense
disappeared,
player.
revealing far smooth skin instead. I could have
I'm a
just
low
walked
sense
away.
player. But
I could
hold
have
on,
just kept
I'm just
quiet.
ordering
Talking to
some
anyone would be wasting your time.
noodles.
But it's you, and I wanted to tell you about
From
all
our
of this.
family
My whole life I've always been sticking to the rules of reciprocity,
was
and nothing's
healthy.
changed now. Without your help, I would never be where I am today. Still, you're an outstanding young man at this old time.
We're gonna order.
Well, you've inspired me to reconsider taking on an apprentice. I've got a proposal for
What are
you.
you gonna
Join our
order?
guild. We'll split all the glory, the riches, and the extent that you've granted by the secret.
Pies
You'll be
or
free
anything
to
you
do
want.
whatever you want. Just keep it a secret until you reach Luofu. I want chicken. KFC, please. Or Jollibee.
Okay, we already have KFC at home.
But I
Go look
don't.
at the table. Go look at the table.
I did. I don't have any.
Go look at the table.
How about you think it over and then give me your answer, okay? I'm gonna reject. Thought things through yet, still. As someone who's shown me kindness before, I will treat you properly. Fine Todd's proposal. No, why not?
5.
I'm not interested in immortality. Nah, I have no intention of hopeless. You're scared? Are you scared of being hunted by the Xianzhou Alliance? Don't panic. You'll find you have plenty of protection when the super rich and powerful can profit from something. The Xianzhou will be helpless. Do you have some sense of innate justice, or do you believe the rhetoric of how the Xianzhou people forbid abundance? None of that matters now anyway. What size? Make your choice. I guess for the sake of my own safety, it is time for me to go.
But most games are just
Hot bows and shows you a smooth suit before feeling.
because by then you can trash talk people without, struggling.
You're not sure about Todd's future plans, but somehow you feel that you're destined to still intertwine else somewhere.
Am I right?
Pentagon? Yep. I mean, personally for me, I use mouse and keyboard for any games that require shooting and controller for every other game.
I I would just, if I could, I would use controller for everything. But understandably, I do love mouse and keyboard for FPS games. Oh yeah. So
Wanna go
the
take
reason
some
why
pictures?
like me and Kat like took so long as well for the keyboard cleaning kit,
Mm-hmm.
it's because well I both of us have two keyboards. So
Mm-hmm.
we have a full keyboard and we have a half keyboard. We clean both of them.
Nothing
Oh.
better than clocking off early
I
and
hit.
playing a few rounds of Celestial Jade.
Because you remember when I said like we lost electricity
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, or
Mm-hmm.
day before yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
That was exactly the time Kat came over to clean the keyboard. So like we were cleaning our keyboards
In the
with
dark.
no fucking light. We were just using our phones while we were outside and using like a pre-charged, rechargeable
Why the fuck did you not just
computer
postpone it to
dumpster
another day?
one. And we were like, you know what, this is fine. And then Kat ended up sleeping over at my house.
Why the fuck did you not just
Because
postpone it to another day?
to go home. He didn't want to go home because he wanted to hang out, and we were like, you know what, sure. We all crumbled up on my really big loft with my sister in between us, and my sister slept on my legs, and he couldn't feel my legs the whole time.
Lol.
She took 2/3 of the bed, and I only slept on 1/3 of the bed, and I was like, God damn it.
Lol.
I love my sister, but I couldn't move.
Lol. How patiently listens to you recount the story, expressionless the whole time. There's always a guild scout who reckons that the Alliance Temple suggests hypocritical lies about them. Immortality theft is one of the most grievous of felonies and absolutely unpardonable. I'll report this with 10 laws commission. Thanks, Del. Mr. Todd's customs clearance docket and check-in details from the inn have been saved to the document office at the realm commission. No matter how many more years this newfound guild fought, you'll be spending the majority of it behind bars of the Shackman prison.
The whole session. You know what? I'm very out of practice. I'm very rusty. I do need to like start up my aim labs routine again, but I'm
Wanna
so
go take
lazy
some
because my
pictures?
desk is full of knickknacks and shit that I don't know
Oh,
who
Shay.
put here. And I've been
The
too
10
lazy
laws
to
are
clean
responsible
it
for trying
up.
criminals, and
And that's
bystanders
why I
cannot
haven't been playing
interfere.
FPS games
You,
at
I
all,
recognize
is
you.
because
Unruly general string
last
against the
time
sleep gas.
my
Bring
arm
up
was
Todd.
swelling up, and then when it
You
got
obviously won't be
better,
hitting
my
his
desk
reference.
just
My
got
team
so
is on his
cluttered,
tail.
I just got
You can't run
tired,
from the
and I
long arm
just
for long.
didn't want to
Won't get
bother.
far. His
Like
Resident
even
Evil's
playing right
research
now,
was
I'm going to
successful.
hit
He's got some
everything
guts.
in the world, like over here.
Why is this guy
You
playing
hear
too
that?
hide and how does he intend to leave his sword? So we can
I don't
see
know
he
if
may
you
come
hear
asking for
that.
my help
When
again in
I'm
less than
hitting
a day.
shit already, I just move a little bit, and there's not much else where I can go.
Alright,
I do need to do a full clip.
you have seen how much more space I have, right? It's
Shut up,
probably
Pi,
less
that's
than
you.
yours. Digital recall.
Shut up, Pi, that's you. That's you.
Yes. Ish.
Oh yeah, there is a microphone that I do want to test out.
Hi,
We'll see.
Shan. Ooh, I'm doing Mars 7's
So,
companion mission with
have you
March.
acquired something from your
19.
past? As a nameless, surely you must have souvenirs from your journeys that could evoke
This needs
memories.
just too serious at present, or
I've
something
got
requires an
lots.
art-based
It's just,
means of
I don't know what to
persuasion.
choose.
Persuasion given case.
The
Which
ticket
might
stuff
be
on the
taken
Express.
with those past
Proof
favorites,
that I
but
boarded the
wasn't
Express.
based, okay.
The conductor gave me
Well,
this.
Holy shit, she got a real pass.
Memories from the Astral Express?
The
That should do the
effective
trick.
unit title they use means that they do
Your
not
work
try to
permit
bring
for
the
the
audience over to
space
the site
station.
at any cost, but on the basis of argumentation. Which,
Much as
agreed
unapologetic
upon.
small as display on the poet. Look below reads March 7th, level 1
These
essential.
means of persuasion are mostly thought to offer support to get one's arguments through. See, or does that? Basis support of
We
law
vaguely
thought.
recall that researcher level start
Game
with
that
2.
has only well
The only career path this permits opens is one that leads to the bar.
conviction required for
No.
means. God, this is like a damn court case that I'm reading, and then they're just trying to figure out
Something
like
related
if
to
this
your
is
work.
the proper way of settling on a proper decision.
Actually, this one, she never really worked there. She got marrow whore.
So shiny and pretty. I picked
Oh,
up this
interesting.
little guy in Belobog's underworld.
Persuasion comes about either for the character.
Are you sure it's
egos,
not pretty bad?
How could something
The
so
mission
beautiful
path is
be
to learn or
unsafe? I I can understand the young girl's fondness for glittering
Technical
gemstones.
precision must rest on a method or art.
A cup of
And this, in
immortal
turn, is to say
delight.
we must know the reason why some things are pressed wisdom and some are not. Further
One of my
technical
fondest memories
persuasion
on
must
the
rest on a
Xianzhou.
complete analysis of what is possible, possibly persuasive,
comment.
and not the random use of
I
static
happen to
persuasive
prefer Star Taro
factors.
bubble tea.
Technical means a person must be provided
That
by
should
the
be
speakers
enough.
themselves.
Is that it?
And through the
Miss
speech where
March,
pre-existing such
are
as
you not able to
oaths,
provide possessions from
success
before you lost your memory?
testimonies, etc. are non-technical since
Yep.
they cannot be
Not
Before I
you
provided.
that.
lost my memory?
You
So,
that would be a
something
problem.
I don't remember getting?
Why just these three
Even then, I couldn't be sure it was from before I lost my memory, right?
Of that speech
It
consists
may
of
be
using the
strange
speaker,
to
the
you,
subject
but
that is
to
treated
infer
in
the
the
past,
speech, and the
I need
listener whom the
materials
speech
that
is
were
addressed.
pertinent at that time.
Okay.
Could you try recalling some memories again?
What are the most
From
specific
before the memory
mistakes
loss.
used for sport?
Before the Express.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Master Diviner. When Himiko found me in the ice, I was stark naked, like a newborn baby.
They themselves
I didn't
are
have any
effective
items
because
with
they assume
me.
that the speaks are kind of persons
And
because it-
before you ask, no, I don't
with
have
regard
any
to
of
the
that
speaker,
ice
the
lying
ways
around.
to the speaker
It
whether
melted
created
away
chaos
not
and
long
sacrifice
after I was
by the speaker.
rescued.
Rice has not always says on this issue. However, he says that people
Sure about
don't
that
trust where
much.
the
What about your
speaker
6 face dice?
Oh
The
yeah!
only waiver in
You
appearance.
sure
It
are a
might be
smart
taken to mean that
cookie.
in absence
My
of other way to
six-phase
decide
ice
a
ability
case,
must
the
date
audience
from
will form
before
a
the
second
memory
order
loss.
judgment.
Master Diviner,
Okay.
any ice I create should do,
How does the
right?
speaker match up your credible person?
It should
Even though
indeed.
narcissistic features,
I'll have someone
characters,
place the material in the
those
base
that
of
are
the
more
terminal of the
of
Matrix.
future states of affairs, he
Miss
dedicates only
March,
15 months
please
to
position
this
yourself in the
question.
Matrix
Speakers, he
core.
says, you must display
We may begin our
practical
inference
intelligence,
whenever you are
prudence,
ready.
or competence, a virtuous character, if
Moments
they
later,
none
yeah,
of them have
presence of
anything to
matrix
displayed
bombs.
with,
My so
without
we'll
the
say
audience
this
can
time.
adopt the aims or intentions are good. Finally, if he displayed and without, the audience can still doubt whether they are giving suggestion. However, it will or subtly concludes
The
it is
Matrix has
not
clear
necessarily early
diagnostics.
virtuous persons and
Miss
very
March,
pre-existing good
are you
character
ready yet?
can be part of a technical means of persuasion.
I'm
Mostly
pretty
within his
sure I
assembly
should
version.
be
Oh my god, okay.
almost kinda ready to go. Please be
This
prepared.
depends whether they hear so that, but the
Not
speech of
all
philosophy
memories
must
are
impart
suitable
that
for
before has
reawakening.
What are they gonna make?
People carry with them much pain and
Okay.
suffering.
Okay.
If you're not ready, we can pause the inference process.
Okay.
I would never wish for good intentions to result in harm.
Okay.
I'm okay.
We can be persuaded
Let's do
even
it.
if it's the wrong
Only way to find
decision.
out is to
This
give
is
it a
saying that
go.
we can be persuaded even if it's the wrong
Very
decision.
well.
As long as we
I will
feel a
soon
certain
connect you to the
passion from
Matrix
it.
of Prescience
Yes.
Ultima, where the
is a
Matrix will
major
read your
this is-
memories and
this is
guide
a
you
major
back
thing
into
that
your
we actually
past.
do suffer from.
If you
Because,
reach a block
just
in your
because we
memory,
feel like it's
the
right,
Matrix will
because
use the data
somebody
gathered to
convinced
derive
us
a
it must
scenario
have
and
always
construct
been
the possible
is right.
past for you.
Yes.
We
Got
can
it.
actually be following like an
Oh,
asshole in
can
reality,
she join
and
me
then they
too?
just gaslit everybody to believe in
I'm
them.
sorry. That would
Yes.
be highly inadvisable.
Like us
You
convincing
form the
Vess to
nexus of the
continue playing
Matrix's
Genshin.
inference. She would only introduce
Oh my God.
redundant data to the system.
Beth even
In other
continue
words,
playing Genshin?
inside the memory palace that the
Doesn't her
Matrix
laptop, like,
constructs,
struggle already
the
as
only
it is?
person
I
you'll
don't
be able to
know.
count
How
on
about you
is
read out
yourself.
Genshin then?
I already did it. It's already on my PC.
Yeah.
I already exported it.
And you haven't opened it, have you?
I have.
Don't
I
worry.
just haven't actually played.
I can
I opened it to make sure that
communicate
it's
from
like
outside the
strapped
Matrix
to
and
it.
Hello.
the reflection
Hi,
process to a
welcome.
certain extent.
I am Rar. I am
Let's
Potato,
begin.
and I'm an Eldritch Bride at the same time. That's my donkey on the moon, and I'm currently studying for college. How are you? How are you doing this fine day? And what are you up to? Because I am also just dying as I'm reading this, and then I'm just trying to
Oh,
like
shit.
make it easier for myself to remember by explaining it in my own way and then saying it out loud.
I can mono quantum.
Also, before you ask, no, I am not a rabbit. I'm not a rabbit. I'm not a bunny.
I can mono quantum.
I'm neither. Okay.
I can mono quantum. I'm gonna die. Sparkle is level 60.
The Matrix of Prescience has reconstructed your past. Before you is a space generated from the memories and items you provided as raw materials. Are you okay, Miss March?
Oh, speaking of Smash, feeling
My head is spinning. As expected. Most individuals feel nauseous after being presented with the dizzying excess of information provided by the Matrix.
See random characters I know in the background.
Nightmares for no reason. Yeah, that
I
sounds
must be seeing
familiar.
things. Why
I
are
do
there two
dream of
Fushens
dying
here?
regularly or killing somebody,
Your
so
eyes are
that's not
working just
really, like,
fine.
something
One
they
of the
can really
Fushwens is a
control.
projection of
It's
me which
usually
allows us to
symbolic for
communicate
certain
with each other at
things.
all times.
And this is
The
not
other
weird.
Fushuen
Like, there was
indicates
one
that
time where
I
I had a
existed
dream
during this
where
part of
my
your
entire family
experience.
went against like the Super Mario gang.
What experience
And then
is
we
this?
walked in complete an
It
obstacle
looks like
course
the
where,
healer's
most of them
market.
got squashed and got yeeted, but they just, resurrected themselves because they're video game characters. But then they expected me and my family to go through it at the same time. I'm like,
Unless
"Bro,
I'm
we're human.
mistaken,
What the fuck do you
this
think we
must
can
be
do
the
here?
time we broke into the Alchemy
We
Commission.
can double jump like you guys to make it to the
Really?
next platform."
That
You have
can't be
very
right.
weird
I
dreams.
remember there were lots of Cloud Knights in the plaza.
Bizarre is weird.
Well, this is just a Matrix inference, remember? Distortions are possible. Although the scale of this distortion is surprising.
Okay.
Try communicating with the Fushuen you see over there. We should hear what the Master Diviner has to say.
Why do teachers give us like the longest readings, but then in reality
Miss
only ask us,
Fushuen,
like, the bare minimum
is that you?
questions?
Wrong, Fushuen. Talk to the
You
other
were
one.
forced to smile.
This is
Oh,
funny.
that's the worst. Smiling when you don't want to. That's annoying. I don't dream or dream. of a
Where do you
smile
think you're
emoji
going?
getting deep fried.
I haven't finished instructing
Wait,
you.
wait. You dream of a
Running around in the
smile
memory space
emoji
without understanding its
getting deep
basic
fried.
functions
What
can
was the
cause
smile
permanent
emoji made of?
damage.
Was it made of rice? Was it
Lol.
made of cheese? How do you deep fry
Miss
it? 'Cause I
Fushuen,
can only
is
imagine
that
it
you?
being like a 2D flat thing.
If we want to resolve the
Does it-
Stellaron
does it
crisis,
bubble
we
up when it
must
gets
refine the
crispy?
question. What is the crux of the problem?
I can't remember the last time I
Generally,
remember my dream.
it is believed that when one seizes on the crux of a problem, the problem will split open like bamboo on the edge of a knife. Nobody could have foreseen the catalyzing effect of the Stellaron on the ambrosial arbor. As the ancients said, blessings bring about misfortune and vice versa. Nature has its own algorithm, and it is precisely when fate wins betwixt blessing and misfortune that I, a master diviner of masterful proportions, am called on to save the people of the Lafu.
Wow.
What the heck is she talking about? Master Diviner, did you actually say that at the time? I can't remember.
Do I still need to wear this
It would appear that in Miss March's estimation, I am somewhat of a blabbermouth. No, I've always seen you as a masterful Master Diviner. Despite the obvious distortions in this experience, the base materials from which it is composed are taken from your actual memory. There is no falsehood here. In other words, your subconscious mind thinks that I talk in tongue twisters. It's mainly just that I can't always comprehend
Much being a
the
dumbass.
lofty ideals and principles you discuss. Forget it. Now is not the time for losing one's temper. If the inferred experience is distorted, we should focus on filtering out each distortion one by one. Otherwise, we won't be able to trace your memories back any further. This is getting a little complicated. Is there a simpler explanation? Draw your bow and fire an arrow at that Fushuen.
Oh no, I have to fight Fushen?
Time for a fun. Human creations. This is double speed. Together as one. Time for a fun. Who's next? Feeling spiffy? Time for a fun.
Because this is a dream. That's how my train of thought goes with
That
dreams.
freaked me out.
Like, how exactly
I don't
did
like people
somebody
suddenly
die? 'Cause the
deciding
way
to fight
you feel when
me.
you die is sometimes
Now
important
let's
to the
see who's
symbolism.
here. Ting Yun, Welt, General Jing Yuan. And also her.
Where's my
I don't have to fight
brother?
all of them, right? The Master Diviner was easy peasy, but I don't think I could take General Jing Yuan. Easy peasy? The interference factor creating the distortion here should only have one source.
Okay.
That is, the person present who shouldn't be. So I have to pick
detect
someone and
that if
clear them
anybody
of
wants it on Twitch.
interference? Exactly.
What do you guys think about
My
removing
projection
that
will
Pokemon
disappear for the
community
moment so as to not
thing?
cloud your judgment. If you
Do
can
you think,
hear
like,
my
it's worth
voice,
it to remove
then it means I'm watching
I know some
over
people
you.
would come in just to play it for fun.
You're
for
the
shits and
best,
giggles.
Master Diviner. I hope the best version of me can overwrite the gloriously absurd version that lives in
I
your
think my family's
subconsciousness.
outside already.
The person present who
So
shouldn't
that means
be.
I might be taking a short break
Who
and
could
then
that
just
be?
to have some food with them.
Mr. Yang, hi there.
March, get ready. The next fight is going to be very dangerous.
Huh? Which next fight?
You know, if you
Stay
go on break,
focused.
then I'm gonna
Fantilia is headed
leave
for
the
the
voice call.
Ambrosial Arbor. If we don't stop the Lord Ravager, it'll be a
No
catastrophe.
worries, pal.
Okay, alright. Got it.
Another thing, the future is what's most important for us.
Okay.
Don't
yeah,
you
we're
agree,
already
March?
here. I'm gonna highlight
What?
that so I don't move.
Dwelling on memories
My
can numb your
God, this
sense
thing's
of the
so
present
fucking
and
long.
inhibit future
It's
ambitions.
not too bad.
Miss Fushen,
I've already made it
do
to like
people in
number
memories
5.
always say weird stuff like this?
Okay, I'm gonna go check
The
on my
distortions
mom
we are
first.
experiencing are
Is there you up the stairs and
unorthodox.
then he started stabbing but he didn't kill me? Interesting. He wanted you to suffer. That's odd.
Hey,
But anyway,
fancy
I'll have
seeing
to be
you
right
here.
back.
Alright,
So,
see you.
Hey, it's fine if you don't want to talk in real life, but this is my memory, so
Lol.
it's my rules. Come on, say something.
Something.
Seriously?
This is
We
hilarious.
have similar recollections of her.
Leave your memories in the past. They have no place in the present.
Did you hear that, Master Diviner? Now she's talking weird.
Roll up, roll up! Miss March, would you like to take a look at the latest edition of the Xianzhou Beauty Index? The chance of drawing a Law Fu Playboy card is super high right
Lol,
now.
what the hell is this?
Miss Ting Yoon. It's great to see you so happy, but I can't help feeling a little sad.
The past is in the past. What is there to feel sad about? Live every day as if it were your last. Don't be sad.
She's saying something slightly different.
General, hello! General? General Jing Yuan? Jing Yuan? What's his deal? Who falls asleep standing up anyway? This is clearly your subconscious projecting onto the General. I remember now. The General wasn't there when we broke into the Alchemy Commission. Looks like we found the source of our distortion.
Just in case. Alright, I don't see anyone else.
General, hello! General? What's his This is clearly your I remember now.
March 7th.
You scared me! Why'd you wake up so suddenly?
Are you not satisfied with your life as it is?
I'm satisfied.
Then why are you obsessing over the past?
Human creations! This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What is that?
Belobog heater?
I know what this is. It's a Bellabog heater. Wait a minute. What's a Bellabog heater doing at the healer's market? It looks like part of one experience has infiltrated another. A foreign object, so to speak. Foreign object? That sounds like a medical issue. Will it require surgery? No. I believe the object is a sign of the Matrix purging distortion. It has managed to trace back to another one of your experiences. Make contact with the object. Let's see if we can jump over into that experience.
So, going back to Belobog now?
Bellabog. I've seen that name somewhere in the astral charts. There are many similar star systems on the Xianzhou trade routes. Unfortunately, all of them lost contact after the appearance of the Antimatter Legion. Yeah, Bellabog is a kind of snowy doomsday city. There are heaters like this all over the place. Otherwise, people wouldn't survive. Come on, Master Diviner. I'll give you a whirlwind tour of Bellabog.
Touch the foreign object. Actually, on
Roll up, roll up! Miss March, would you like to take a look? Miss Tingyun, the past is in the...
Let's try and clear this. Oh, so they just disappear. Alright then.
Bellabog. There are many... Yeah, come on, Master Divine.
Alright, touch.
Is touching a heater a good idea? This thing is red hot. What if my hand turns extra crispy? It's okay. This is a memory space. If something hasn't injured you in reality, then it cannot injure you in memory. Well, I was never beaten up by Jing Yuan in reality either. Enough of that. Touch it. Hey, don't pull on my hand. Ow, ow, ow! Hot, hot, hot!
That's funny.
What the actual... That thing was flaming hot! You said things that never happened to me in reality couldn't happen here. I said that if something hasn't injured you in reality, then it cannot injure you in memory. I didn't say anything about the sensation of injury. So this is Bellabog. I was expecting it to be cold. It's freezing. What? Master Diviner, aren't you cold? I can't stop shivering. Most likely a result of me never having experienced true cold. I'm afraid you'll have to do the shivering by yourself.
Lol.
On the Luofu, you and I have shared experiences. And so I was able to provide more active assistance. But in Bellabog, you'll have to rely on your own judgment to ascertain the source of distortion, and get the foreign object to appear. Yeah, I get it. Oh, Miss March, I have one more thing to ask. Have you ever experienced great suffering? What? I don't think so. Why are you suddenly asking me that? Sometimes people forget extreme memories to protect themselves from suffering. Perhaps you didn't notice, but in your memories of the Luofu, everyone you met was either hinting or explicitly stating that you should stop trying to remember. I believe this is most likely your subconscious communicating with you directly. Though, of course, we cannot rule out that external forces may have interfered with your memory. In the latter case, it is possible that someone decided to leave warnings in your subconscious to prevent you from recalling the truth.
Am I really that important to someone? I don't think there's anyone who'd go to all the trouble of locking up my memories.
And yet, memories are precisely what you seek, no? I say this to say one thing. Are you certain you wish to continue exploring your memories?
You said external forces might be messing with my head, right? That just makes me more curious. No one gets away with locking up my memories. Let's go. I'll show you the way to Goethe Hotel.
Very well. I must admit that I'm finding the whole matter more interesting by the minute.
This memory should be from the first day we arrived in Belobog. By the second day, we were wanted criminals already. The person present who shouldn't be. Who could it be?
That's a lot. Sampo.
Miss March 7th, welcome to the Sampo Hotel. I'm Japard, the security here.
Why would hotel security need to be armed to the teeth? Is there
What the
great
hell?
lawlessness in
Sampo
Belobog?
Hotel? Is it because Sampo's elation is
No,
already screwing the hotel up so
Japard is
much?
the captain of the Silvermane Guards, just like how the Lafu has its own Cloud Knights captains. I have no idea what he's doing running security at a hotel like this, though.
It isn't so surprising. In attempting to pursue the rational, we piece together the unrelated. The result is a seemingly meaningful fantasy. A fantasy called life.
Excuse me, Miss March. Do you need anything? If there's nothing else, please let me get back to my duty. Also, allow me to remind you, you cannot change the past. The future is
Still
all
reminding
that's left
everything.
for you.
That actually does feel like something he would say.
Miss March, long time no see. Welcome to the Sampo Hotel.
The Sampo Hotel? This is Goethe Hotel.
Was Goethe Hotel. Now it's the Sampo Hotel. In the autumn of his years, old Goethe got too old to run this place, so he handed it down to his most trusted young confidant, Sampo Kuski. And before you get the wrong idea, there was zero trickery involved. This was a cherished agreement between gentlemen. You see, old Goethe and I chose to face the future instead of clinging to memories of the past. You should do the same, March.
This blue-haired fellow has an air of deceit about him every time he opens his mouth.
You don't need a jade abacus to get a feel for Sampo.
The tea service at Goethe Hotel is first class, especially this Whale-Tide Spring. They say that an architect once used the preservation's power to make camellias bloom on the snow plains, and that this tea is made from those leaves.
Whale-Tide Spring? Isn't that a variety of Xianzhou tea?
My brain must be filling in the blanks. Probably because I never drank any famous tea in Belobog.
Ugh, so bitter! Yuck! Bitter tea is good for your health.
Ugh, bitter is bitter. If it tastes like that, it doesn't really matter how good for you it is.
There's an old saying in Belobog, blessed is he who can eat the bitterest of bitter.
These experiences are becoming increasingly distorted.
Seems like my subconscious mind has no talent for screenwriting.
I'm not sure your conscious mind does either.
No.
I'm not denying it. Long time no see, Zila.
March?
Long time no see.
Sela
How's
hasn't been
everything
around
been going
yet.
since you left Belobog?
Because Sela's a
The
distortion.
Express never looked back. It headed straight for the other end of the galaxy, because that was its fate. The same goes for us. We can't return to the past. March, don't dwell on the past. It won't do you any good. Trust me.
Got it? Thanks. These warnings are ongoing. The situation is becoming stranger by the minute.
It sure is. Let's press on and see what awaits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Sela, because this is the first thing I haven't met
Welcome to
Sela
the
yet.
Sampa Hotel, Miss March. The Sampa Hotel used to be called the Goethe Hotel. After old Goethe retired, Sampo managed to trick his way into acquiring this place and renamed it after himself. Luckily, the high-quality service of the hotel remains undiminished. It's still the best place to stay in the administrative district. I should mention, the Sampo Hotel's new slogan is, "Don't think about the past, strive for your future." Sounds like the kind of ad copy that Miss March would like. This girl seems quite trustworthy.
That's just the work of my subconscious mind.
What an excellent cup of tea. It's a pity not everyone can appreciate its beauty. Much like the gift of forgetting, Miss March, it's bitter at first, but with a gentle aftertaste.
This Bronya is really different from the Bronya I remember.
The force that's distorting this experience is nearby.
Do you have to make it sound all scary?
Rest easy. I can guarantee your safety while you're inside the Matrix of Prescience.
Phew, finally. After all that, there's just one option left. Long time no see.
March? The Express. March.
These warn-
It sure is. I remember our second day in Belobog was mostly us being hunted down by Silvermane guards. We didn't meet Zila until way later. Which means Zila shouldn't be appearing in this memory. She's the source of the interference.
In which case, we must eliminate her.
Seems like you don't trust me.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just...
An answer is not required. She's merely a mirage hindering your progress.
I understand. Let's do this.
Human creations!
Time for a buzz.
Converge and awaken!
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Sounds easy.
What's this? Let me see. Developed
Oh,
on
okay.
Herta Space Station.
Seems like this must be a foreign object. The next experience should be even further for the first time. Herta Space Station.
Alright, before I continue, I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick, so I'll be back in a minute.
Where was you shot just now?
Sparkle's idol is a kendama? I just saw that as I came back. Alright, let's continue on.
Shame we didn't get to see the stunning vistas of the snow plains. This hotel lobby must have left a deep impression on you.
Well, waking up after a great sleep in a comfy bed to find out you're a wanted criminal tends to leave a deep impression. Let's move on to the next stop. I mean, the last stop. Let's go.
Why is it the last
So
stop?
long as you're ready.
It's the last stop for Trailblazer, but it's not the last stop for them. They had adventures before the Herta.
I'll take a monitor over a red-hot heater any day.
Don't
March,
look back,
wake up.
don't look back.
We have to
Interesting.
hurry.
So even the loading screen's tips
Huh?
change.
Are we going? What about Miss Fushuen?
Fu Xuan? Who's that? And there's no time for daydreaming. The space station is in crisis.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me. Asta said that the Stellaron is stored in that room up ahead. And I'm guessing the Legion might also be interested in its whereabouts.
I know this memory. This is before we met her.
Who? March, you're being really weird today.
Jindu, where is
Follow me.
Fushen? I'm following you, bro, but you better lead the way then.
Hung, where are you? Master Diviner, can you hear me? Darn it, something must have gone wrong. What am I gonna do? Why did Miss Fushuen pick the scariest time to vanish?
March, can you... me? I'm getting more and more evidence that your memories have suffered interference. But I don't know where from.
Looks like I'll have to do it by myself this time.
March, if you insist on looking back, you'll find nothing but confusion and chaos. You were the last princess, and also the last survivor of the Diamond World Adlevin. The planet was burned to an obsidian hellscape the moment Nanook ascended. Filled with despair, your parents swaddled you in warm clothing and placed you into an ice ship.
Superman origin
As
story?
they watched you sink into the turbulent waves of the starscape, they felt a newfound hope. You are found and raised by strangers. You are the only savior, the promise of rebirth.
Oh, wait! I wrote that! That's a story I made up about my
Oh.
past! Ugh, great. Forget memories. Now everyone gets to see my imagination.
March, have you forgotten your past experiences? Surely your bow there is enough evidence for you. You were once a Galaxy Ranger, engaged in a bitter fighting battle with the remnants of the Swarm. You rescued a planet in the Emerald System that was about to be swallowed by a black hole, smashing through Dr. Primitive's carefully laid plans. You were severely wounded during the battle for Vonwalk. The leader of the Rangers encased you in ice to protect you and waited for you to recover.
My bow? But Himeko made that for me. You're lying.
March 7th, one of the nameless aboard the Astral Express. After being picked up by Himeko, she was freed from the six-phased ice in which she was encased. She lost all memory of the past. Because she had no past to speak of, she was an Eon, and Eons have no past. From the moment they ascend, the past and future of their existence becomes inundated by their path. March 7th's mistake was the loss of the authority of the Eons.
Could it be? That never even occurred to me. But I guess it's not impossible. Finally. All done.
I better meet up with Fu Xuan if I want to keep going through my memories.
March, leave your memories in the past. Why do you insist on returning to them? If they were so important to you, wouldn't you have remembered them? The moment a nameless boards the express, a new life begins. We set out on a new road, never to return. Explore, trailblaze, but do not dwell on the past. You'll tarnish the reputation of the nameless.
Enough! You're not her! Nothing like her! She would never try and force me to give up something so important to me. I don't care who you are. Disappear right now and let me pass. Don't you ever pretend to be one of my friends again. Creations! Time for a buzz. Together as one. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Huh? What?
Weren't there coordinates sent out from the space station? We can't beat
Memory of recollection go from on board the train?
You better do CPR.
This is the first time we met her. But she isn't here. Who are you? I don't remember you.
I am a messenger of the Garden of Recollection. Miss March, please refrain from looking back upon your past. Leave the matrix of prescience and return to reality. The past is not worth exploring. It will only hurt you.
You're the one who needs to leave. I'm not letting this go. The Garden of Recollection? Did the Glow Swader send you? Are you the one meddling with my observations? What do you want with this girl? No matter the nature of your intentions, stealing others' memories like this, deceiving them, blinding them. I cannot allow that to happen.
You leave me no choice but to resort to unconventional means.
Miss March, this might feel uncomfortable, but I'm going to enter your memory world and help you clear out any obstacles. Human creations!
It's fun. I really want to get Fu Xuan.
No matter, converge and awaken! Yin and yang! Human creations! Yin and yang! No matter.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This is double speed. Together as one. Human creations. Can you find the answer? Thanks for your help, Miss Fu Xuan. I
Now
promise
we're on
I'd
the
watch over you.
express.
Besides, I've been blessed by the Wisdom Walker. I will never tolerate efforts to impede the truth.
That person said she was a messenger. The Garden of Recollection. Why would they come after me?
Many members of the Garden have their own agenda. It's impossible to confirm anything from a cursory introduction. This is the Astral Express, no? It would seem that you're nearing the source. The Matrix of Prescience Ultima should start making further calculations soon. Do you remember where it was exactly that you were discovered?
They set the ice down in one of the passenger cars. It ended up being my room.
Then let's pass through this carriage and find your room.
Don Hung,
Oh,
let's
what the
crack open
hell?
this ice block. Perhaps we can still save the girl inside.
This is getting interesting now.
Be careful not to harm her.
You know what? This is her room. Okay.
I've got this. Pom Pom, go and get the first aid kit.
Dana was on board before March.
This must be when the crew first found me. I don't remember a thing.
Some memories are buried deep within you. It takes time for them to resurface.
Also, this door has never been accessible to me before. So it's either gonna lead me to the parlor car or somewhere new.
What's going on? How come we're back at the start?
It's the messenger. She's interfering with your movements again.
Don't look back. Keep going forward. Don't look back. Keep going forward. Don't look back. Keep going forward.
It seemed like that kid was trapped in ice, but the substance doesn't share the same physical properties. How bizarre. The crystals show at least 6 structures under differing conditions. 6 phased ice. The galaxy really is an enigma.
Of course, I hope we can take her in. Or, rather, I can offer a conclusion based on the most basic of moral judgments. Now that we've found her, we have to look after her. But, naturally, I'm concerned about whether or not this places the Astral Express in any danger.
The Astral Express welcomes everyone. Don't worry. Do what you feel is right, and Pop-Pom will take care of the rest.
Thanks. I feel more at ease now. I just hope she'll have a good time on the Express and not feel too alienated from the rest of us.
Stop worrying so much. Pom-Pom will say it again. The Astral Express welcomes everyone.
So after this, only Gundams left.
Everyone agreed to take you in. I'm in exile. And by the look of things, you might not have a home to go back to either. But here on the Express, nobody is alone. Himiko said that your vitals were all stable. She just didn't know when you'd regain consciousness.
So that is how I just look for breakout.
The Interferer has been thwarting your progress this whole time. Maybe the only way for you to find your past is to take a step back.
those are trying to go forward at you. Oh, I see Himiko again.
The interferer has been thwarting your. Maybe the only.
Don't look back. Keep going forward. I get it. If I do the exact opposite, I'll find my way out. You're a true genius, March.
As soon as you open this door, the Matrix of Prescience will start calculating your past. Whenever you're ready.
Is this my room? I didn't get a chance to tidy up. Don't judge.
This is your room? That block of ice in the center. Has it always been there?
Ice?
This must be the foreign object. Looks like our exploration has reached its final stage. I will confirm one last time. Are you sure you wish to keep exploring your past?
Yes. I'm sure. Master Diviner?
Yo.
She is busy running the Matrix of Prescience Ultima.
You again? What I do with my past is none of your business. Why do you have to make things so difficult?
Please, trust the Garden of Recollection. Everything I'm doing is for your protection.
You don't protect people by imprisoning them.
We know.
I never thought it was this space.
If you are truly set on learning about your past, then come with me. I'll show you the origin that you seek. I hope that you will refrain from exploring any further than this. Trust me when I say,
Damn, she
nothing
got
good
cake.
can come of it. There it is, your origin. Your life unfolds from this point on, full of unique experiences and adventure. What happened prior is meaningless to you. The value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future. The eagle returns from an unsuccessful hunt. The sailor avoids the course they know to be dangerous. And you, my child, should come to learn that the past is just an illusion. But your experiences now will be remembered forever. It is time to say goodbye. Here, a parting gift for you. I look forward to our next encounter.
Wait! Hold on!
Really? So this is how it ends? This is bullshit quest.
Miss Fu Xuan, why did the simulation just cut off like that?
Are you okay? What happened?
I don't know. Before I could figure out what was going on, it spat me out.
And the Matrix of Prescience stopped at precisely the same moment. March, I lost sight of you once you touched that block of ice. What happened?
It's kinda hard to explain.
March and Fusion tried their best to recall everything that just happened. You also tell them about the messenger. Oh, yeah, because only I know about the messenger.
So, that mysterious girl was really a messenger of the Glow Swather?
Glow Swather? You mean Fu Li, the Remembrance? Are they the Eon connected to my past?
No, it's too early to draw such a conclusion. All I can say is that it was very likely an Eon that sealed away your memories. But not necessarily fully. When the messenger spoke of protection, perhaps she meant the following. By sealing away your memories, the Glow Swather wasn't attempting to harm you, but to shield you from the memories themselves.
Looks like we came away empty-handed.
It's not so bad. At least I know it has to do with the Garden of Recollection, right? It seems like retrieving memories is beyond the operational spectrum of the Matrix of Prescience Ultima. That's all right. You've helped me so much already, Master Diviner. I owe you a big one. If you'll excuse me, I must organize an inspection of the Matrix. Fingers crossed there's no damage done. We'll leave you to it then. Run. If we broke something, there'll be a huge bill to pay.
Lol. Cool.
I must organize an inspection of the Matrix. Fingers crossed there's no damage done.
Alright, let's go back to the parlor car and see who's on board. Oh, there she is.
The sights from this express of yours are surprisingly pleasant. I've lived within the Divination Commission under the Delve's artificial sky for so long that I'd somewhat forgotten the magnificence of the real world.
I'm glad you like it. You're welcome to visit more often.
I hope to visit more of such marvelous places and to gaze upon such views with my own eyes. The most grandiose, astounding, and extraordinary vistas are often found in perilous and distant lands. It's a pity that the Lafu cannot part from me for even a day. Even if I wished to visit other lands, they probably wouldn't allow it. I must thank you for this. I can come here to have some peace and quiet when my work gets too busy. You are esteemed guests on the Xianzhou. I doubt any would dare to pull me away. Such a minute place, and yet such splendid scenery. Just splendid.
Hey, Mochi. Okay, what's I want to do? I forgot. Alright, so I checked this off. And messages. Still contact something amazing. What is it? What did you find? You'll know when you're here. Hurry. Okay, I'll go to the room afterwards. Having starting Philo is not the field for testing pharmacological herbs behind pharmacology behind the use of medical herbs. Is this emergency medicine as well? Are they emergency medicines? Seems that she gave Pom some before. Is that so? Emergency medicine can be ingested directly. They are very convenient. She mentioned her philosophy regarding there being a special cure for each person. If I can master her teachings, I think I might be able to create medications to everyone on the Express. Speaking of which, the fact that I don't know any clouded magic that can heal is sad. You don't remember anything at all? I do not possess such power. Though the power of the High Elders rooted in legacy, to me is more like a certain type of knowledge rather than memories. Stories that I can see, they have existed long before I was even self-aware. It's all up to you. If it's like knowledge, then maybe it's up to you on how to use them. Is that so? I hope I made the right choice. You've helped many people. Including me, of course. That's good. Also, let's see. Have I not done this? Huh. Weird. Let's go to March's room.
I just found this in my pocket. How did it get there?
What is it?
Looks like a light cone. Didn't that weird voice in the Matrix say something about a parting gift? Well, I guess this is it. My origin, huh? I don't know why, but The voice sounded friendly to me.
I trust your intuition.
Well, guess I'll keep it then. Jumping through all those hoops in the Matrix was pretty exhausting. But this little gift makes me feel like it was worth it. I'll have to find time to thank Miss Fu Xuan properly. I really owe her one.
Ooh, what did I get? March 7th, Origin. That better be a goddamn sequel to this chapter.
The me in the light cone looks kinda cute, don't you think?
Not as cute as the real you.
Obviously! How could light cone me be cuter than actual me? Hey, the me...
Sure.
Just telling it like I...
Okay, what's your option?
Obviously! Hey,
Oops, sorry.
the me...
Alright, like, where is it? Oh, it's not an equipable light. Okay, so it's in my inventory then? Okay. Okay. I have so much key ingredients, or key items. Oh, Firefly sticker, yes. Man, I have so much red junk. Alright, well, with that, I'm gonna end my stream here for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was a very interesting companion mission. I'm excited to see what will happen in the future. So, I'll see you all next time. Bye.